toucan bird. That's just, oh man. And the way that this tree seems to be growing with a vine around it and all of those big pustule things. Are those spores? And the size of these. This is, oh, and the little bird that just flew by. This is really something beautiful, you guys. And welcome back to the very, very wild world of Mutazione, which has just enchanted me again and again as we continue our adventures here. And we spent the afternoon swimming, or the morning really, swimming with Meow and trying to, keep company with her, even though apparently today is a really hard day for her for some unknown reason. And it was amazing and fantastic, and I loved every second of being in the wilds. But now we're going to work our way back over and see if Grandpa has woken up. I hope the tonic that we made for him out of the elephant fruit has really been helping him to recover. And while we're here, I'm pretty sure we learned a new melody. But it doesn't seem that's changed the gemstones, so... We have learned the melancholic melody from Meow as she sang about the experience of being by herself, but happy with the plants and the animals and the water that she had to swim in. Oh, what's this? More red tea plant seeds. But I wonder if we can use that melancholic melody to be able to grow some of the plants that we have, like this one, the fan Amarante, which apparently grows in moist and mossy areas. Where it finds suitable conditions, it propagates quickly and in large swaths. As the fungus grows, the lamella stretch and intertwine with its black top, forming a goblet-like funnel shape, hence the common name funnel fungi. Fan Amarante has immunosuppressant qualities and can be dried and powdered. It can be used to reduce pregnancy sickness and the likelihood of miscarriage. However, take care when suppressing a patient's immune system. Oh, I really hope that doesn't mean Aline might be sick, but if she does become sick, I would be really happy to have some of these grown and ready to go. So maybe I'll go ahead and grow some of these with the new melancholy song that we learned from Meow. It feels really cool to be able to think about how I could use the skills that we're developing to help the people who live here. And let's go say hello to Yoki. The gold parts are so pretty. I should ask Yoki sometimes if I can watch all these films. So this area has come to life a little bit more. Wow! A beautiful instrument, isn't it? I've been teaching myself for a few years now. Did you find it here in the archive? It's one of the reasons I hold Mani in such esteem. She was not only concerned with the physical rebuilding of the community, but the spiritual too. She made a point to preserve books, artifacts, instruments, everything she could find. Wow. She did all that while founding Mutazione? Founding, rescuing. Certainly. Of course, part of my practice includes research in researching the historical context of the instrument. Anything interesting? One of the most interesting things I discovered in my reading was the origin of the instrument. The iterative process of instrument design. We think of them as rather set things nowadays, but they were widely experimental objects once upon a time. Why, even within the classification harpsichord, one finds virginals, spinets, clavicularum, ovativani, and particularly experimental archiocembalo. Interesting. Well, maybe just to do justice to the generations of work that went into creating it, I should practice more. No, I shall not encourage further interruptions. I must force myself to practice. Thank you, Yoki. I'm really glad that he seems to be enjoying that. And hey, some berries and Meow. Oh, hey. I'm just drying out in the sun. Fur takes ages. I hope she's having an okay day. Oh, and Mori did tell me to stop by. Oh, a seagull! Did tell me to stop by so that I could gather up some of the seeds that she has. Let's see. So, I don't want to get my hopes up. Oh, that's Dennis. That's really good news though, right? Like, Papu getting even a little bit healthier? I wish I knew what caused it. Perhaps it's the new, richer fertilizer. Yes, yes. I should get the sausages to work double time. You think they will? They just need to get some discipline. Like you. Me? Sounds like you've made a great deal of progress on your project already. I don't want you to... Look, please, I don't think it's good. I need your advice on how to actually stay afloat and stuff. Seeking expert advice is part of discipline. I'm looking forward to seeing it after lunch. That's really cool of them. Mori? By the way, the rooftop garden looks wonderful. A breath of fresh air. Drop by this afternoon and I'll have some seeds for you. I'll be in my little garden. Psst. Are they still talking about boat things? Yeah, I think so. Don't get me wrong. I'm delighted Tong is doing something other than sulking and watching that soap of his. But me and his mom, we're a bit... It can't be easy being a young man in such a small community. But this is his home, you know. But you should let... Shh. Now, what'll that be for lunch, love? Jelly jambasol with Douglas crab? Or something more of the blue... Or some more of the blue fern casserole from yesterday? The casserole looks, good. Coming right up! She's gonna make me some more food. That's so sweet. I still have the milkshake from yesterday. But, you know, she seems super happy with what she does, and I could understand how it would be really hard for them to imagine Tung having a life off the island. This is their home, but it needs to be a healthy home for everyone. And hey, now I have some blue fern casserole with the greens. That's awesome. Thanks for listening. How are you two doing? Need any seconds? We certainly don't need any more gossip, Mori. Cheeky. Can you make some of the muntjac from last night into a sandwich for me, Mori? Of course, love. It's really wonderful to see how they just are all together like that. That's great. And before we talk to Grandpa, I just want to check in on everybody else. We find out so many things just by doing that. Hey there, Jitterbug. Getting ready for another bar night? I'm just sweeping for the sake of it at this point. A bit of a sad day today here in Mutazione. We lost a few folk some years back. Can I help? Nah, it's right to feel it for the most part. Hey, but can you do me a favor? If and there's any way you could get in to check on Mew a few times today. I'm sure she's sick of my interfering. But she might like yours, I reckon. Of course. Thanks, Jitterbug. You're a diamond. So, I guess a few years ago, the stuff they were talking about at the barbecue last night, I wonder if that's when Mew lost her parents, because Spike here adopted her. So, a few years ago, I wonder if that's when Mori died. Not the Mori we know, but the Manu. Manu, that's her name, I think. Wonderful. Wonder if the floor would wear out before the broom. I guess he just kind of does that to stay busy during the day now. In such a small place with so little changing all the time, I guess everybody has really, really familiar lives. Ah, Kai. I was just thinking about the beautiful garden you grew by Nonno's. It's hard to work out what grows where, but I think I might have some seeds here that might be useful. Please take them. Blackpool lily seeds. Oh, blue nana seeds. Thanks, Claire. Oh, don't mind us. Wow, they look good. Well, we're weaving. Bopek is so good. He makes such beautiful patterns with the rushes. I wish I was good at crafts. The baskets are great. I use them to keep all my goods in. Mori uses them for ingredients, and I think the sausages use them for buckets. Wow, Bopek, you really help out the whole community. Bopek is very helpful with weaving. I am very helpful. Yes, you are. Super helpful. That's so awesome. I think that covers everybody. Maybe not Tongue, but he's out to lunch. And Jelly, I guess it'd be worth it to go see. Dennis is having lunch. There's that snuffle thing. Oh, the sausages are up to something. Papu manure. Simply repackaging our regular dirt, but brand it with Papu identity. And the best thing is, the market is wide open right now, with Nonno out of the picture. Yes, thank goodness the old man is ill. Wait, what? This is why we need to investigate every corner. What the heck? I like our diet. It's good for sleeping on. I don't want to brand dirt. It's good for sleeping on. I don't want to brand it. You gotta think about the bigger picture, Sal. Let's track progress again tomorrow. Yes, we mustn't leap to conclusions. I can't believe they think it's good that my grandfather is sick. What are the sausages up to? Are they doing something notorious in the name of some sort of capitalistic goals? And Jelly is still asleep. So, alright. Well, I guess that just leaves Aline. Everybody must be really happy to have the distraction of me visiting, since, you know, it looked like Nonno was going to die, and now he's doing better, but not only that, they're all coping with the anniversary of something really sad. Oh, and Aline was gonna do my nails or something. Guy, sweetie. Thanks for dropping by. I'm so glad you decided to have a treatment. I've been going distracted sitting here on my own. So, what can I do for you? Hands, nails, feet, hair, face? You choose? You've been gardening, right? Lots of grubby digging? So how about we concentrate on your hands? A lot of people neglect their hands. I'm really glad I remembered to speak to everybody because, you know, my journal didn't mention coming here, but then Aline would have just sat here by herself, bored and lonely. Sure. We can do a nail file and shape, cuticle treatment, sea salt and oil exfoliation, and a lovely relaxing hand and lower arm massage. You'll love it. Take a seat and let's get started. Nearly there. I heard you went for a swim this morning. That must have been lovely. There really are no secrets. And good from you to have company today. I really like her. Oh, yes? Oh, don't blush, please. I guess I have a crush on you. I would never tease you about that stuff. Goodness knows I have enough going on without judging others. It's not my place to say more. But if she decided to spend time with you today, well, that's wonderful. Now, what do you think? Oh, they're, very smooth. Thanks. Well, I hope that's a good thing. Don't worry about getting them dirty again. I know how it is. Just come back and I can touch them up. Have you checked in on Nonno this morning? You can show him your beautiful nails. Thank you, Aline. Alright, well now that we've taken care of all that, and now that the rumors, there's a little dot swinging from there. That's so amazing. The detail and love to everything. Oh, and actually, speaking of Aline, I really want to see if I can do something. Tend the plants. I think I want to go ahead and salvage this wild grass seed. And can I grow? I don't know a new song yet. Okay. I just really want to make sure that I can discover that melancholy song and hopefully be able to use it to grow some of those trumpet mushrooms just in case Aline needs it for her pregnancy. Ah, there you are. Maury said you went for a swim with Meow. How was she? Okay, what's everyone not saying? Today is a difficult day for her. But what does that mean? Let me put it this way. There is a power in speaking a story. The story is hers to give. And I wouldn't deprive you of the opportunity to listen. That's a very beautiful way to put it. So I can't help? I will not tell you what is hers to tell. But perhaps there is something you can do. Did she mention she used to have a garden near the archive? Yeah, she did actually. Why not grow something there? Bring life back to her garden. Find the composition that fits that rough earth. I would recommend the black pool lily in particular. It was a favorite of hers. And it has soothing fragrant properties. The song she sang. Go on. She sang something when we were swimming. She said it reminded her of... It made me feel a bit like the song that you sang, with the drumming. Oh, well done. Yes, not all plants respond to the same resonant harmonies. There are several varieties. Many of them are remembered locally as folk melodies. But with the drumming, the circle of intent and action. I think you have enough to go on there, my girl. I suggest you attempt it this afternoon. Alright. Guys, there we have it. Whatever is going on, everybody's being super respectful that it's Mew's story to tell us. And the way we can help is by possibly giving her something beautiful and alive and new to focus on with helping her garden to regrow. How absolutely gorgeous is that? So, alright, I'm going to collect my thoughts, and then when we come back next time, we will plant the lilies in Mew's garden and try to bring a little bit of joy into her life on such a hard day. And maybe we'll have the opportunity and the honor of learning a little bit more about her story. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you could, do please consider subscribing to join us for more of these adventures. But until next time, my friends, stay curious. Bye-bye.